I'm here today with my second half of 2025's empties. I went ahead and put up a video, about 6 months ago at this point, with my first half of my 2025 empties. So I will have that linked. If you are an empties kind of girly and you just like these style of videos, I will have that video linked as well as my playlist linked if you want to check it out, because I do quite a few empties videos. I love empties videos because I get a chance to really tell you my complete thoughts on a product because I completely used it up. So we're going to start off with makeup because I'm a makeup focused channel and I actually have way more here than I thought I was going to. Please excuse the bright light in the background. I am so sorry. It is like the sunniest day ever, which is so exciting considering it's January and it's like sunny and like 55 degrees and lovely, but it's really messing with my lighting. So sorry if that is like distracting and so incredibly bright. All right, like I said, we have quite a few makeup empties here that I wasn't expecting. I was like pulling everything out from my drawer and like setting aside like, oh, that's makeup. And next thing I knew, I had quite the little pile here. So first off, the only mascara I use, the Clio Kill Lash Super Proof Mascara Long Curling. I love this mascara so much. It's literally the only mascara I use. It's what I have on my lashes today. I love this because it holds a dang curl. That's all I want in a mascara, is to hold a curl, and this one finally does it. So I have been through two of these. Actually, the one I'm using now is almost gone. I've got one up there in backup, but I need to buy more because they're almost gone and I cannot be without this. So I need to put that on my to-do list to buy more on Amazon. I love this. And I went through one of the Orborian BB cream. This is their Baby Skin Effect Makeup Care Face Cream 5-in-1 Broad Spectrum SPF 20. There's a lot going on here. I use the shade Claire. It is the lightest one it comes in. I absolutely love this stuff for every day. This is the tinted moisturizer I like to use, or tinted sunscreen, I guess. I like to use on the daily basis when I'm just like running errands with Ivy, taking her to toddler story time at the library. It just evens out my skin so nicely. The whole like baby skin effect, I really feel like it does that. It just like smooths over my skin, makes it look like not pory, not too oily, not too greasy. It blanks out my skin in the best way possible, where it gets rid of like my redness, my acne, all of that. It's definitely pricey, so just be forewarned about that. But I will say I've not bought it full price yet. It is almost always on sale at Ulta at some point during the year, either the 21 Days of Beauty or just any other random sale that Ulta likes to do. So I wouldn't buy it full price, not because it's not amazing and not worth it. It's just because you can get it on sale. All right, and then I went through an Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. I just have the little mini here. This mini lasted me forever, like a year and a half. This is a really great pore filling primer. The mini lasted me so long because I only use the tiniest amount, like the tiniest little dot. I put it right here on my cheeks and then in my T-zone, mainly focusing here on my cheeks because it is pore filling. It is not a miracle worker. Your pores are still going to be there. You're still going to see them. They're still going to be visible, whatever. But I do think it helps. I do. And I think it helps my makeup last a while. And I bought another mini of this, and when that one's gone, I'm going to rebuy it. Old Faithful I've been using for years. I went through another mini of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. You're probably thinking, Emily, why do you keep going through all of these minis? It's because the minis have been on sale recently at like Ulta and Sephora. Like I bought multiple of like the mini duo sets on sale. So that's why I have minis. But once, I think the mini I'm using now, oh no, I got one more. I was gonna say, I think the mini I'm using now is my last one and then I'll buy a full size, but I actually got one more up there. But when they are gone, like I'm gonna buy this. This is the best setting spray. It really does like make your makeup last forever. It makes it like melt into the skin and look less powdery. And it does give a little tiny bit of glow to the skin, but not anything oily or greasy. I think if you had oily skin, you would still enjoy this. If you have dry skin, you would love it. It's not hydrating, but it does add just a little glow to your skin. And I swear this makes my makeup last forever. I love this. I've been singing its praises for years and my opinion has not changed. Okay, we have an e.l.f. Wow Brow in here. I think this might be my last, you guys. If you have watched any of my recent videos, you know that the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Glue has completely replaced my e.l.f. Wow Brow for me. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. It locks my brows into place and just makes my brows look bushy and fluffy, which is what this does, but it holds it in place, which e.l.f. Wow Brow never did. So if you don't need a strong hold brow gel and you don't care if your brows move around a little bit during the day or you just don't like a strong hold, I recommend this. It's a really beautiful brow product. It does just like fluff your brows up, make them look bushy and pretty while still being tame because it is a brow gel. It just doesn't really hold very well. So the Maybelline has replaced this for me, but I used this for years and loved it for a very long time. I have this lip balm here from Revi Beauty. So this is their Lip Renew treatment oil, and it's like the shade Silk, maybe? I don't know. It's pretty much clear if you can see down at the bottom. So I actually didn't really like this very much. Unfortunately, I like a lot from Revi Beauty, and I kept seeing Allie Glines hype this up, which makes sense. It's her makeup line, so of course she's gonna love what she created. But it wasn't like bad. Like it was a fine lip product. I mean, I used it, I liked it enough to use the whole thing up, but I just didn't think it was super moisturizing. I didn't think it lasted a really long time on my lips. I didn't think it was super, super moisturizing. It was nice. It felt nice. I liked that it was in a doe foot and I could like throw it in my purse and reapply it. I mean, it was nice, but not nice enough that I'm going to go out of my way to repurchase it. Okay, the next 4 products are empties, but they're not really empty. Let me explain. The first one being the NYX glitter primer. I've used this stuff for years. I love it so much, but this tube still has more in it. Unfortunately, I have to call it an empty because it like broke down here where it like screws on, and when I squeeze it, it comes out here on the side and not the top. So unfortunately, I have to call this an empty because I can't really use it anymore. I did go ahead and repurchase a new one though. I love this glitter primer. It is so stinking good to adhere your like shimmers to your eyelid. Also, this lipstick from Natasha Denona. So this is her My Dream lipstick in the shade Natasha. Just the shade Natasha. I actually really love this lipstick a lot. I used it almost completely up. Like it's pretty much gone. However, I don't know if you can see, it's just looking a little rough. Like it's like real bumpy and just like looks a little weird on the top here. I don't think you're gonna be able to see, unfortunately, but it's just like bumpy. It honestly smells fine, but it just looks weird. It looks too weird for something that I'm going to apply to my lips and possibly ingest, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and call this an empty, mainly because I actually have another one of them. Well, mainly because it looks gross and I'm afraid to apply it to my lips. But also I have another one of this shade. It came in like a set that I bought a while ago. This is a really beautiful, like pinky, cool tone lipstick. I love the color and I love the formulation. So I recommend. It's too old. I'm afraid to apply it to my lips. Also, this from K-Skin. This is their Isle Lip Balm SPF 30 in the shade Nude Ting. I absolutely love this in the sense that it's a tinted sunscreen for your lips. So in the summertime, I loved wearing this with the Oborian BB cream and then this on my lips. It just made me feel like put together. It does have a little bit of a pinky tint to it, and I liked that it had sunscreen on top of it, so when I was taking Ivy to the park, I didn't have to worry about my lips getting burnt. This does not come out anymore. I can literally squeeze so hard. It doesn't come out. There's still product in here. I don't know what is happening. I mean, you guys see me, I am squeezing. It won't come out anymore. I have no idea what I did. I don't know if it's like blocked. Maybe I should take a needle and try to like unblock it. Maybe that's it. It does not come out. So I can't finish it. It's not coming out. But before that happened, I really liked it. But now I'm like, should I recommend this or should I buy it again? Because that is obviously like a defect in the packaging. So I was really, really bummed about that. And then the last thing being the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their Magic Touch Concealer in the shade 2. Earlier today, I went ahead and filmed a full face of makeup I forgot about. And this was going to be the concealer that I used because I just hadn't reached for it in a really long time. And I couldn't fully remember my thoughts on it. And then when I opened it up, it was like really stringy and goopy. And it also smells funny. So again, kind of like the Natasha lipstick, I was just not comfortable putting this on my face. I've had this for a very long time, like years and years and years at this point. I want to say like 3 or 4 years, and it's almost empty. I pretty much use the whole thing up. So I'm going to go ahead and call this an empty. My thoughts on it though, I actually don't really like this concealer, to be honest. I feel like it's too thick and cakey, a little bit drying on my under eyes, goes into my lines really badly. This is just definitely not my favorite concealer. I will not repurchase it, and I don't really recommend it. It's just really thick. If you like a thick concealer, you might enjoy this, but I don't, and I didn't. You know, other than makeup, my next biggest category is skincare. We've got quite a lot here, so I will go into that next. The first thing I want to talk about, not really skincare, but I finished up a perfume. This is from Clean Reserve. This is their perfume called Skin. You guys, this is one of my favorite perfumes on earth. I literally love it so much. I bought this size and a mini like purse size in a set at Christmas last year, and obviously I used the whole thing up throughout the year, so much so that I had my mom buy it for me for Christmas this year in like the big honkin' 3.1 or 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. This is a 1 ounce bottle, so it's like 3 times this. And I promise you I will use it up. I mean, it'll take me a long time. It'll probably be in my empties in like 2 years from now. I'm hoping I'm still doing YouTube videos in 2 years from now and you guys will see that, but this is such a lovely perfume. I want to say this might be my favorite perfume. That's a bold claim because I love a lot of perfumes. Oh my gosh. I think this is definitely one of the most unique perfumes I've ever smelled. It every time I smell it, every time I wear it, it puts me in a good mood. I think it's described like as like warm, spicy, and it's supposed to be like musky. I don't know. Whenever I describe it, first of all, I don't know how to describe it when I'm just like smelling it. delicious, wonderful, yummy. I love it. It's not sweet at all. It definitely is more musky, but not in like a gross way or like a masculine way at all. It is still feminine. If you've never smelled this scent, please go into a Sephora or an Ulta that has it and smell it in person for you and spray it on you, because it is just magnificent. I'm obsessed with this. I'm so glad that I have like a 3-ounce bottle to use for like ever. All right, getting the couple out that I always have in my empties videos. The first one being the O'Keeffe's Working Hands Night Treatment. I love this stuff. I use it all day and night, not even just at nighttime. It is the best hand cream in my opinion. My hands get dry, cracked, bleed, are terrible, especially in the wintertime, and this stuff helps so much. Another thing I've been using for years that will always be in my empties is the C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Night Balm. It's just the best lip product ever. This is the best, most moisturizing lip balm. Again, it's for nighttime. I use it all day long, literally all day and night. Okay, then I went through a couple sunscreens. Make sure you're wearing sunscreen every single day, please. Even in the wintertime now when you're not going outside. I mean, like, the sun is still bright. It's still gonna shine through your windows. When you're driving in the car, you still need to wear sunscreen every single day, even if you're not outside like you would be in like the spring or summer. So the first one I went through is from Youth to the People. This is their Youth Screen Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 60. As you can see, it was just this little baby size. I got it with points perk from Sephora when I made an order a couple months ago. I love this. It is so good. It is thin and moisturizing, but not too much to where you're like oily and greasy throughout the day. It works well under makeup. It like sinks into your skin. I love that it's SPF 60. I love this so much that I bought a full size on sale. I rarely buy things full price, you guys. I try my best to find things on sale, either with a coupon or just a sale or a gift card. Like, I rarely buy things full price. So anyways, this was on sale, I think, at Sephora, and I was so impressed with the mini. I picked it up. It's a really good sunscreen. If this is still a point perk, next time you make a Sephora order, try it out. It's a good one. One I liked less than the U Screen is this one from Purito. This is their Sunday Adventure Sunscreen. This is broad spectrum SPF 50. So I love that this was SPF 50. That was really nice. But this was really thick. Not necessarily like oily and greasy, just really thick. I never wanted to use this under makeup. I only use this on days when I wasn't wearing makeup, which was very often, to be honest. But it kind of made sense after I read it, like really paid attention to the label. The Sunday Adventure Sunscreen, I don't think this is like meant to be under makeup. It's meant to like be the sunscreen you apply when you're going out for the day, you're hiking, you're going on an adventure kind of thing. So, I mean, I liked it enough that I used it up. I just won't be repurchasing it. If you don't wear makeup or you like a really thick sunscreen that just like really gets on your skin, you might enjoy this, but I'm not going to be rebuying. Okay, this next sunscreen, I can't tell if I'm going to rebuy it or not. I think I liked it. I think I would if it was on sale. This is from Kiehl's. This is their Better Screen UV Serum Sunscreen. This is also SPF 50. I try my best to get my sunscreen in at least SPF 50. Sometimes they're SPF 40. The one I'm using right now is 40, and it's not terrible. Like, it's fine. I'll still use it, but I prefer at least 50. So I like that this was SPF 50. I like that this was thin. It was very thin and serum-y, which makes sense. It's literally called the Better Screen UV Serum. That totally makes sense. But because of that, it is a little too hydrating, question mark. Not terrible. Like, it's I didn't feel like it was oily or greasy throughout the day. It worked well under makeup, but it just, I don't know, it was almost a little too hydrating for me, which is that possible because I have dry skin, so like I need a hydrating sunscreen. I don't know my thoughts on this. I liked it, like I used it up, but it says on the bottle it helps visibly correct fine lines, uneven skin tone, excuse me, and dull skin. I don't think it did any of that. It was just a sunscreen. I use this big honkin' Lancome Genifique serum that they have. They sent this to me in PR. I was shocked when I opened the package. I was like, this is a weapon. You could like really hurt someone with this. I mean, it's massive. It's like the size of my head. I like this serum. I was very, very, very grateful that they sent it to me in PR. I was not expecting that at all. And I liked this serum. I think it was nice. I used it at, did I use that at nighttime? I think I used it daytime and nighttime when I was using it up because it was such a big bottle. And I liked it. It was nice. I don't really think that like a serum is really going to like change your skin. Maybe it would, maybe it does other people. I feel like my skin is very finicky, very picky, and hard to change. So like a lot of times serums don't really seem to do much to my skin, if that makes sense. If you use this and you love it, keep on rocking it, girl. Like, that is not just me saying it didn't do anything to my skin doesn't mean that it's not a good product. But for me personally, I didn't see too much of a change. Also, this stuff is pricey. I think, don't quote me, I think this bottle, this big honking bottle they sent me in PR, it's like $300 and something, like $340. That's insane. I would never. I would never pay $300 for this. Maybe it's not that much. Maybe it's $240, but it's like a couple $100 where I saw the price tag and my jaw it fell to the ground, where I was like, they sent that to me? So I wanted to like make sure I used it up. But yeah, I didn't really do much. I don't think it's worth the money, unfortunately. Sorry, Longo. I mean, not sorry, you're a big conglomerate business. You're making billions of dollars a year. It's fine. I have to be honest. Speaking of a serum that I don't think really did much, this is from Dermalogica. This is their Biolumin C serum. So their vitamin C serum. I've never tried a vitamin C serum that does anything for my skin. It's such a bummer because I've tried a bunch of different kinds and I've literally tried kinds that people say changes their skin, brightens their skin, reduces the redness, blah, blah, blah. I have not seen a difference in my skin, any vitamin C serum that I've used, including this one. So that's a bummer, but this was also sent to me in PR. I try to tell you guys what was sent to me in PR and what wasn't. And I used up this Little Baby First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I like this. Whoops. I like this stuff in the sense that it is a nice hydrating face cream. And I like that I can use it day or night. Like it's not too thick to use in the day, but it's not too thin to where I can't use it at night. It's not hydrating enough. I just can't get over the smell. It smells so medicinal to me, like almost giving Vicks Vapor Rub vibes, like that kind of vibe. So I can't get over the smell, which is a bummer because it's a really good product. A couple face creams that I did like though. The first one being the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Barrier Boost Weightless Daily Repair Moisturizer. This was lovely. I used it during the daytime and it was really nice. It was thick enough that it provided hydration, but not too thick that where it was too much for the daytime. It worked well under makeup. It worked well with my BB cream I like to use. I really, really enjoyed this. I'm not gonna lie, it gives Play-Doh. The scent is giving Play-Doh. So keep that in mind if that's going to really bother you. Like keep that in mind. It smelled like Play-Doh when I was applying it to my face and then it kind of disappeared. Another one I liked, but I don't know if it's necessarily worth the price tag and the hype, is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This was really nice. It was just nice. It was a nice cream. It was thick. It was hydrating. It was everything that it says it's going to be. And it's also like no frills. There's no scent. There's no color, there's no anything to it. I dropped the lid. There's no anything to it to where it would like irritate your skin. If you have sensitive skin, I think you'd really like this. I actually did like this. I did. I think I would rebuy it on sale, but it's just kind of pricey. It's like $45 for this little tub. Keep that in mind. I don't know if it's necessarily worth the price tag, but on sale, I think it might be a good choice. Then I used up the Good Molecules Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. I really like this eye gel. It is very thick and moisturizing and just feels good on the eyes, and it doesn't irritate my eyes at all. I used it morning and night for months on end. It says it reduces signs of puffiness and plumps the appearance of fine lines. Again, I don't think it does that. I don't think it does that. But it is a really nice eye cream and it's affordable. It's like $5, which is amazing. I also used another eye cream up. This is from Biossance. This is their squalene and marine algae eye cream. Again, it says it visibly firms and instantly smooths. So you guys, what? Who are you like testing for these eye creams that you're like smoothing their under eyes? Maybe are my under eyes just extra like bougie and they don't change? I don't know. None of these eye creams are smoothing my under eyes, but they are hydrating them, which is nice. Again, I'd probably buy it if it's on sale, but I know Biossance is pretty pricey, so I would rather get the $5 Good Molecules eye cream over this one, which is probably, I would guess, like $20 or $30. All right, speaking of a product that is just expensive, like something that I personally would not spend the money on, I got it sent to me in PR. This is from Laura Mercier. This is their Ambre Vanille Serum Body Cream. Basically, it's like a vanilla body serum body cream. I love this stuff. I absolutely love this stuff. Everything about it. I love the smell. I love how it lingers on your skin afterwards. I love how it's thick, but not too thick to where it's like hard to rub in. It just sinks into your skin nicely. It provides hydration. I like that it's in a tub so you can really like get in there and scrape out every single morsel of lotion. And you better believe I did, because these are not this size, but this lotion, I think is like $56. I don't know. I remember looking it up and being like, are you serious? Let me go look it up. Hold on. Hold please. I just went on my Ulta app. I'm sorry. I misspoke. $76 for a body cream. That's insane. I will say it is a bigger size. This one is a, okay, I don't see the size on here, but this was like a mini that was sent to me in like a trio for a holiday last year. So I know this is a mini size, but the full size of this is $76. I don't care how much I love it. I just could never. I could never spend that much. If they send it to me in PR again, 100% I will use the heck out of it and love every second of it. But I myself can just not bring myself to pay $76 for something that I'm going to rub on my body. I just can't do it. So one that I do love that is not $76 that I would 100% recommend to you guys though is from Sephora. It is their all day body hydrator, their Shea body butter. This stuff is like $15 or $20 and then it's 30% off during the Sephora sale for everyone, regardless of your tier. So definitely recommend this one more than the Laura Mercier. This one obviously doesn't smell as good, although it is shea butter, so it has like a nice spa-like smell to me. My mom and my Nana don't like the smell though, so definitely smell it in person if you can before you purchase it. But I went through 2 of them. I love them, and I have one in backup. And so whenever I'm done with the lotion I'm using right now, I'm going to use this again. And then when this Sephora sale comes up, I'm gonna buy it again. I just love this stuff. It is so lovely, hydrating, moisturizing, smells good, sinks into the skin, isn't oily or greasy, doesn't make me feel all icky in my pajamas at night. I love it. I love it. I went through a Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I just like using this in the morning time. I've decided that in the morning, I don't like to completely wash my face with like water and face wash. It strips too much out of my skin and dries my skin out too much. So I like to just go in with this on a cotton pad, get off my skincare from the night before, and then rinse it with water and then put on my daytime skincare. So that's what I use this for. I love it. Or at nighttime before I wash my face or get in the shower, I like to use this on a cotton pad just to completely remove the sunscreen of the day, or if I use that BB cream. This isn't really what I use when I actually have makeup on to remove anything. This is just what I use when I like every other day of my life when I don't have makeup on and I want to remove like the sunscreen, skincare, that kind of stuff. It's not drying and I really do feel like it cleans my skin. One I did use when I had makeup on though is from Peach and Lily. This is their Ginger Melt Oil Cleanser. I really like this. It's just a cleansing oil, so you put it in your skin, emulsify it, and then rub it on, and then I take it off with a makeup removing cloth, like a reusable one. This is great. It's nice and oily, so it's slippery and like gets all your makeup off, but it doesn't irritate your eyes. It doesn't like clog your skin. I thoroughly enjoy this. I would definitely get this again. Again, I would wait for it to be on sale because Peach and Lily's on sale a lot at Ulta. Another product I love, but I would only get it on sale. I know I keep saying that, you guys, but like genuinely, I like never buy things full price. It's from Fur. This is their Shave Cream Protect and Soothing Shave Cream. I love this stuff for my more sensitive areas. Think like my underarms and that kind of stuff. This is what I use to shave with. And I do think it's really helpful for more sensitive areas. I think it helps with the razor burn and not giving me as many like bumps or irritation. And it's just a good product. I don't use this on my legs. I probably should. I probably could, to be honest. I definitely get razor burn, especially like on my lower legs around my ankles. But it's just too pricey of a product for me to use on my legs because like your legs are a big area that you're shaving, you know what I mean? So I just use the Billie shave cream on my legs, but for this, for more sensitive areas, I love. Again though, would not get it full price. This is my 3rd one and I'm on my 4th one and I bought all of them on sale at Ulta. So just wait for a sale. If you're patient, you can get things on sale. Another makeup remover that I love to use is from Equate Beauty. This is their oil-free eye makeup remover. I just like to use it on a cotton pad to remove my eye makeup, and it's lovely. And it's, well, it used to only be a couple dollars. Now it's like $8. It's really not much cheaper than the Neutrogena one, which I always bought the Equate Beauty because it was less expensive than their Neutrogena, but prices are creeping up, so it's really the same price as Neutrogena, but I still like it. And then I went through 2 of my Old Spice Oasis deodorant. This is in the scent Vanilla and Argan Oil. I love this scent. It really does smell good. It really does smell like vanilla. And I like this a lot. I just think it's a really good deodorant. It doesn't irritate my underarms. It helps me not get like sweaty or smell bad, especially after like working out or going on a walk. It's technically a man's deodorant, but I love it, and it's like smells like vanilla. So it's definitely a more girly scent, which not that I really don't care. It's my underarms, like who's really smelling them, but this does smell girly and it's a really good deodorant. We are almost done. I just have a couple hair care products to talk about and then we are done. If you are still here, thank you so much. If you're still here, comment the thumbs up emoji. So that way I know that you're still here, you're still watching, you're still enjoying this type of video, because I obviously want to film videos that you guys want to see. So if you're here and you're liking it, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up the video. And then give me a thumbs up emoji, please. Helps my channel out more than you probably realize. Okay, last but not least, we have some hair care products. Like I said, the first couple I went through are these big honking big ones from L'Oreal. So this is the L'Oreal Elvive Total Repair 5 Damage Reversing Shampoo. And then we also have the L'Oreal Elvive Hyaluron Plus Plump Hydrating Conditioner. I love these. I love these so stinking much. I'm 100% going to be repurchasing both of them. I love this shampoo because it's supposed to like reverse damage. I really don't have damaged hair. Even now that I'm highlighting it, I just have healthy hair. I'm just really, really lucky that I have healthy hair, which I'm really grateful for, but I still like to use this type of product to help the damage not happen, if that makes sense. It's just a really lovely shampoo. It lathers up nicely. I feel like it really does clean my scalp. And also the scent of this, oh my gosh, you guys. This smells like you are at the salon. It just smells so like fresh and clean, but not fresh like florally, just like yummy. Just like you literally like you're at the salon. If you know, you know. And then same thing with the hydrating conditioner. I just really like that it hydrates my hair, helps it not get damaged, helps it not get frizzy. And again, this stuff smells, I don't think it smells the same. No, this has an even different smell, but just as good. This is more like sweet, but not like sweet, not like a cupcake or anything. Also just delicious. I don't know. Still spa-like, still like hair salon-like. I love the scents. I love how it makes my hair feel. I love how big they are. I love that they have a pump. Everything. I love everything about them. I will 100% be repurchasing them. Okay, speaking of the fact that I did recently, well, almost a year ago at this point, get highlights in my hair. Before that, I had virgin hair. I had never done anything to it, like dyeing it wise, and I got highlights for the first time at like the end of March, I believe, or like the beginning of March last year. So I've had them for almost a year. And when I got them, I was really worried about them turning like brassy and orange in my hair. So my hairstylist suggested that I get this. This is from Redken. This is their Blondage shampoo. It's just their purple shampoo that's supposed to help defeat that. And I use this about once a week in my showers. And I really do feel like it helps my hair and my highlights in my hair not get brassy or orange. And if I feel like they are turning that, I can use this and it does help correct it. It lathers nicely. It cleans my hair on top of helping the highlights. So I've already repurchased this and I will continue using it as long as I have highlights, which I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. Actually, a small part of me wants to go blonder. I don't know if that's a good idea or not though. All right, last two products. The first one being the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Dry Shampoo. I always have this in my empties. I just really like the unscented one. It's a really good dry shampoo. It helps clean my hair, get rid of the oils. I really only wash my hair like twice a week, usually on Sundays and Thursdays. So this helps get me through until my next wash day. And I love the unscented version because the scented ones give me headaches. So that's no fun. And last but not least, I have had this in my hair collection or my bathroom, whatever, for 2 years at this point. This lasted me forever. This is from insert name here, and this is their Quick Slick Hair Essence. Essentially, it's just a little wand that helps slick down your baby hairs. I use this almost every single time I did my hair in a bun, which was like 99% of the time. So this was a really great just tool to have in your back pocket to slick down your baby hairs, make sure your hair is not going all wild. I would definitely repurchase this again, but I have one from Moira that I got when I did like a full face of Moira Beauty like last year or 2 years ago or something like that. So I'm using that one up, but when that one is gone, I will probably repurchase this. And that was you guys. That was all of my empties from the second half of 2025. Like I said, please let me know down below if you enjoy empties videos. I like them because I'm able to really give you my full thoughts on something after using the whole thing up, and then whether I would recommend them to you or not. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.